Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited about today's tutorial because I'm going to transform myself into America's sweetheart, Joe Exotic, the Tiger King. So I have all my makeup out. I'm going to do my hair like his. I'm going to fake a mullet and I'm really excited. So let's get into it. Gotta slick the hair back for the makeup portion. So how this is gonna go, I'm probably gonna talk just a little bit and then speed up most of the makeup just because it's boring to watch. If like, I don't know how to do makeup, so I can't really teach it exactly. So I'm just gonna put foundation all over my face just to get a base start. Here we go. Hi, this is Kim Fowler, and while I was editing my video, I decided to do a voiceover on things that I would have changed if I were to do this tutorial again. First thing I would do differently is I would do a more dark and more orange foundation. I didn't realize that it would be that light. I do not like this Face Tape Tarte foundation. It just clings to all my dry spots, and I don't really have dry skin. So I don't recommend it, but that's why I'm using it for this tutorial, because I want to get rid of it kind of. So next what I'm going to do is kind of get a dark eyeshadow. I don't have cream contour or bronzer or anything. If I did have that, I would probably use it for this tutorial, but I'm self-isolating, so I can't really go pick up makeup right now. So I'm going to use what I have. I've got brown eyeshadows, so we're gonna try that out. So for this part, what I would have done differently, I already mentioned I probably would have used a cream product and I would go a lot darker with it. It looks like I'm going pretty dark, but in the long run, when you blend everything out, I wish it would have been darker. So you've got those basic lines in your face. I'm kind of wanting my face to look a little bit sunken in, like Joe Exotic's face. He's got aged skin, and it's kind of sunken and a little bit sun damaged, so I'm trying to just mimic that with the dark shadows. So wherever there's darkness, I want to add equal amount of lightness to kind of just accentuate those. So I'm going to take my concealer that's very light and kind of just accentuate it. Actually, I'm going to blend this out a little bit first and then go in with the lightness. So just to say again, I would not have blended it out as much as I did, and I would have gone a lot darker and used a lot of a more warmer tone brown just to mimic his tan look that he does have. But you get the gist from this, I hope. I think I used a little bit too much of a gray tone for the brown, so I might go in and warm it up just a little bit with some warmer tones. Next, I'm going to kind of contour my nose just a little bit just to get it more prominent, because he does have a prominent type of nose. Alright, so essentially I just created shadows on my face to accentuate kind of like a sunken in look. Now it's time to create wrinkles. So I'm going to put just a little bit on my forehead. He's got forehead wrinkles, and then he's got those wrinkles, which I don't really have. Well, I have a little bit, but for these, I'm just gonna go along my real wrinkles that I have with darkness and lightness just to create those shadowy effects. And then I might go in and do some sort of deeper lines right in here. So I'm gonna get a smaller brush for this part. When I started this tutorial, I was very excited with it. I thought it was going to be hilarious and awesome, but obviously I didn't have the right products. So I'm thinking I'll probably redo this probably in October for Halloween. Do you remember, Bradley? Does Joe Exotic have a full goatee or just...
I think it's a long mustache.
Okay. Do I look funny?
Yeah. It actually goes like this, down into sideburns.
Okay. Do I look old?
Yeah.
It's funny.
Oh wait, that's his tattoo. Sorry, it just comes down like this.
Does it go down like on his neck a little?
Tiny bit. That's right where it ends.
Okay. Time for Joe Exotic's mustache and eyebrows. Let's see. I wish I had some sort of brown eyeliner, but I don't think I do. My makeup collection is very small. But I'm gonna just get some brown eyeshadow again and draw little lines, I guess. So for his mustache, I would have used a lot of darker of a brown just to get it to stand out a lot more than it does. And I would probably use a brown pencil eyeliner just so it could stick more and be more defined. The powder kind of disperses amongst itself and just looks a little smudgy, so you get the idea though. Alright, so I've got the base of the mustache. I'm gonna get a different shade of brown now. I think a little bit darker just to make it a little bit more defined. And yeah, I wish I had a smaller brush to do this, but I don't. And I wish it was a cream product because powder kind of just goes everywhere. So it's not as detailed as I would like, but you get the gist. I think that's as good as we're gonna get with the mustache with the products that I have. So now I'm gonna just kind of rough up my eyebrows a little bit, put some product in there, and then start on the hair. So normally with eyebrows you kind of comb them down, but this I'm just kind of being a little bit crazy. And then I'm gonna get some brown eyeshadow again. That's all you need for this tutorial. Brown eyeshadow and really light concealer. And also, one thing I'm so mad I forgot is his eyeliner. Joe Exotic puts on eyeliner and I didn't do it. Alright, that's it for the makeup portion. We're gonna start with the hair. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do this, but we're gonna fake a mullet somehow. I think what I'm gonna do is kind of slick it back to mimic that it's shaved on the sides and kind of bring this forward and make it into his bleach blonde bangs. That's what I'm gonna try to do. I don't know how exactly this is gonna work, but we're just gonna go with it and see what happens. So here we go. Did you all watch The Tiger King? What'd you think of it? And do you think Carol Baskins killed her husband? I'm like on the fence of it. I think it's definitely plausible that he ran away to Costa Rica. But at the same time, Carol is freaky. And she definitely could have done it. I waxed my armpits yesterday and they're looking a little bit sore. Ignore that, okay? I guess I need to add some sideburns too. I'll do that after. I don't know if I want to loop it around like that or kind of make it stringy. It's too fluffy like that. That might work though. That might work. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is bobby pin this right here. And then I'm going to flip it back and bobby pin it again. And then flip it back over and bobby pin it so the ends are the bang part. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I want this to stay. This is so funny. My gosh. When I thought of this idea, I was in the car coming back from grocery shopping and I was with my husband and I was laughing so hard at this idea of transforming myself into Joe Exotic. Oh, I look so freaking weird right now. This is like Betty Boop things. It's not exactly going how I want. I might get a flat iron and kind of just flatten that. I don't know. There. That'll be fine to kind of hide it, right? Oh, it's coming off. I can even loop this hair forward too. I might do that. Nah, it's not working. I'm just gonna keep it like this. Okay, so for the back mullet part, I'm bringing my hair up like this. And then I'm gonna flail it out like so. And get some hairspray. And go in and kind of tease it, rough it up. And then cover it with a hat because he wears hats and that makes my life so much easier. I wish the bangs would have worked out a little bit better, but this is as good as we're gonna get. Oh my gosh, this is so funny to me. So I thought of this, I was explaining, I thought of this idea while grocery shopping, and I looked it up, and a few people have done like makeup tutorials, but not really a hair tutorial. They just have been wearing wigs, so I thought mine would be a little different. But I did watch a few makeup tutorials, so I'll link the ones that I kind of based it off of in my description box. But I'm going to tuck that in a little more, and I'm going to bobby pin this right here. Bradley, look at me. Does it look like him? Oh, I forgot his eyebrow ring. Okay, I realized I forgot I was gonna paint like an eyebrow ring. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But first I need a little bit of sideburns. Okay, for his eyebrow ring, I'm gonna use a little bit of the same technique. I'm gonna do a shadow and then lightness, and then I'm gonna pack gold eyeshadow on. So you shall see how this turns out. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but alright, there's my tutorial on how to transform yourself into Joe Exotic, the Tiger King. Like and subscribe if you liked this video. I put up new videos every Monday. You can follow me on my Instagram at Mrs. Kimmy Fowler. And thank you. I'll see you next week.